Not so long ago, in the realm of the Sugar Plum Fairy, Queen Saccharine and the magical Fae gathered for the Fae Dawn Feast, the one time of year the queen placed her scepter in a receptacle in the high tower to recharge its magic. The scepter allowed the Fae to live in luxury, for it could conjure anything the queen desired, such as food, clothing, gold, and jewels. The queen's brother, Prince Faedwen, a self-absorbed man who relished the luxury the scepter provided, lived his life seeking pleasure, completely unaware of the non-Fae citizens in the land who toiled endlessly to provide the meagerest of necessities for their survival. Though Faedwen and the other Fae paid no attention to the non-magical citizens of the land, those without magic always watched the Fae, growing angry and resentful until Radagast, their leader, led them in revolt, overrunning the palace at the height of the festival when the queen could not use the magic of her scepter against them. Determined to protect his sister, Faedwen ordered his soldier captain to flee with the queen while Faedwen stayed behind to battle Radagast and the rebels, buying her time to reach safety. The rebels outnumbered and overpowered Faedwen, holding him in place while Radagast placed a curse on him that tore him away from the fairy kingdom and thrust him into the netherworld.
Where am I? What is this place? Damnation.
Faedwen's curse brought him to a city in the United States at the same time as a busload of war refugees. Taken for one of them, he was placed with a host family, the Ballmans.
Always rushing, always running like a train goes on the tracks. Rushing, rushing, always rushing, always going fast, fast, fast. Up before the break of dawn, shower back, but then I'm gone. Drop the boys off at the school, get to walk instead. Time rushing forward just like that.
For the first time, Faedwen experienced how working-class people fight to keep a roof overhead and food on the table. Gradually, he connected with the family and longed to be part of their lives.
Is this what it means to be human? Is this what it means to be them? What do I see here before me? I'm trying to understand. Is this what it means to be human? Family, friends, a house and home, a touch, a whisper, and a kiss. My life never had this side. Look at their eyes, they're so alive.
When Faedwen's work permit is issued, his placement counselor finds his only marketable skill is dancing. She sends Faedwen to audition for the Grand Ballet Company's Nutcracker production. He is surprised to see the Ballman's daughter Marie there as a member of the ballet company. Having been unable to find any magic in this world to break his curse and return him home, Faedwen is surprised to feel the magic as he watches Marie dancing.
I see her dancing, floating there like a dream. I see her dancing, I don't know what this means. Magic is in the air, though I have looked everywhere. I never dreamed I'd see her dancing. I see her dancing. I could be happy if she was dancing with me.
Marie is equally surprised to find out Faedwen can dance, and that she is attracted to him.
I see him dancing, he's leaping like he has wings. I see him dancing, I don't know what this means. He can't be dancing unless he's dancing with me.
The ballet director has the two do some partnering and casts them as Clara and the Nutcracker Prince for the show. Though Radagast didn't dare face the magical repercussions of killing Faedwen in his own kingdom, he figured it was safe to have him killed in the netherworld. He sends Jenner and Emile to assassinate Faedwen.
Prince Faedwen.
Emile shoots Faidwin as he and Marie leave the dance studio. Though Faidwin survives his gunshot wounds, he agrees to fake his own death and go into the protection program so the Ballman family will not be put at further risk from Jenner and Emile. While the Ballmans struggle with their grief over losing Faidwin starts a new life working as a sign holder for road construction, while living by himself in a shoddy studio apartment. Isolated and lonely, Faidwin tries everything he can to break the curse. To no avail. Memories of his past life haunt him.
Chasing shadows of my past, glittering moments that could not last. Blue skies dancing, feasting, romancing each day, draped in green and gold, and the summers around me flow. Alas, oh, now the shadows of my past, shadows of my past. I was Prince Faidwin, next in line for the throne. Now I'm just with the man hidden and known. Man trapped in darkness, doomed to last. Chasing shadows, chasing shadows, chasing shadows of my past.
As Marie readies backstage to perform on Nutcracker opening night, she remembers her very first Nutcracker, and she mourns not being able to dance with Faidwin.
I will never forget the moment, that shining, glittering moment, when the curtain pulled back and I first saw the stage bathed in light, and the dancers came on, dressed in shimmering costumes. A magical moment that swept me away.
Desperate to find a way to break the curse, Faidwin risks attending the Nutcracker Ballet opening night. After the show, he sneaks backstage and finds Marie there. The two of them dance the Nutcracker pas de deux. As they dance, magic swirls around them and carries them into the fairy kingdom. Faidwin confronts Radagast and learns that Queen Sakharin's death from a broken heart has plunged the kingdom into a desolate winter. Since Radagast can't use the fairy magic, he is powerless to save his starving people. Faidwin uses the scepter to free the kingdom from the icy winter, providing the bounties of the scepter's magic to both the Fae and the non-magical people alike. Faidwin invites Marie to stay with him and become his queen, but Marie refuses, knowing her family would be distraught over losing her. Faidwin uses the scepter to take Marie back to her own world and kisses her goodbye, saying, "You and I will meet again every time the clock strikes midnight on a Nutcracker stage."